Hi, and welcome to Consumer You. This is the program where we reveal sex secrets of the stars. No, only kidding. This is Consumer You, the show for you, the consumer. During this series, we hope to save you some money, help you become an intelligent shopper, and we're going to have interesting stories on how to buy things, cars, TVs. Now, on today's program, let's see what we have. We have mail order bargains. Actually, this should be mail order bargains with a gigantic question mark. Then we're going to talk to the president of the Better Business Bureau about what you can do after you sent for your mail order bargain. And then we're going to have some people do a hamburger test, find out which they preferred, Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's hamburgers. But since this is going to be our home for the next few months, we're going to show you around the set. We have our mailbox over there where your mail will come in. Over here we have a bust of Beethoven. We wanted a bust of Dolly Parton, but the table's not big enough. My dressing room. When the series catches on, I'm going to get one twice this size. And we have our bulletin board here where if you have anything interesting that we should have on the bulletin board, send it to us and we'll post it. In the meantime, I want to thank the Academy for this award. The show's been on the air for a minute and a half, and we won this for the best opening of a new cable show. Thanks, guys. Well, we'll be back with our mail order bargains right after this important announcement. And I wipe my tears. This is.
I didn't expect to brush with death on Route 1 just minutes from my home. But my compact car was crushed by a tractor-trailer in a sudden six-vehicle accident. I was helpless. I couldn't change direction or stop the car or even hold onto the steering wheel. Only my seatbelt kept me from critical injury or even death. A seatbelt saved my life. Your seatbelt could save you. Buckle up. Right here in New Jersey, seatbelts do save lives.
Hey, all you animals out there, you want to have a good time? Then join the Critter Club. Some of our members are real honeys, and others will just hug you and squeeze you. We've got some old goats and some cute little fillies, and some of us make out like bandits. So join the Critter Club, the segment for animals, with me, Norma Littman, on Mountain Boulevard Extension, Wednesday and Friday nights at 8, Saturday nights at 7:30 on TKR, Channel 6. No fighting, no fighting.
What can you get through the mail? Well, you can get some bargains. I've gotten some good things through the mail. I've gotten some horrendous things through the mail. This assortment tends toward the horrendous side. Okay, we're going to look at an ad first here. This is 40 brand new towels for only $1.75, and to that they want you to add 50 cents for heavy duty shipping, and they tell you that the 50 cents, let me see if I can find the wording here, the 50 cents does not begin to cover our postage and handling because you know how heavy towels are. All right, so let's just look at those 40 towels, okay? When this envelope comes with your 40 towels, you know you're kind of in big trouble. And these friends are your 40 towels. The wrong side, they give you some more, they send more ads because they figure you're so happy with this purchase, you want more. But the 40 towels are just a little better quality than a paper towel. They are in colors. I do have them monogrammed and give them as wedding gifts, but not a great bargain. Okay, so that's the 40 towel routine. Let's move on to our next mail order item. These are interesting. These are the solid brass, what does that say? I can't even see it from here. Solid brass framed mirrors. Okay. Some of the copy phrases are cluster them, hang them separately, amazing decorator effect, place them in strategic points where they will make a dramatic statement. That dramatic statement is probably, where is my $9.80? These are those mirrors. Okay, here are the 3 mirrors that make a dramatic statement. Now, one of the things you have to be very careful of in mail order advertising is ads that have no dimensions in. In that ad, you cannot tell at all the size of those mirrors. Now, I've seen these similar mirrors on the 5 and 10 for, say, $2 each. So why bother mail ordering them? As I said, with shipping and tax to New York City, they were $9.86. Okay, our next item. Bone shaft pots. Bone shaft, Swedish, I think, for the shaft is coming your way. It's something like that. This is being advertised 2 ways, as a straight out $12.95, and also they're using this mailing piece here, where the pots are $102, but surprise, they enclose a check, and the check knocks the price down to about $20. I believe this $13 price, let me see if I wrote it down, you have to add shipping of $5. So either way, it's about $20 for the pot set. Let's take a look at this beautiful pot set. It's kind of a pot set kit. All right, no handles attached. The handles are in little bags, held in place with 1 screw, by the way. And some of the features are that they are magnificently crafted of quality stainless steels, beautifully overlaid in gleaming copper. Now, there's the best-selling feature of the pots, they forget to point out. If you're a camper and you travel, these are great to take on camping trips because they fold up real easy, okay? So this is your $20 copper bottom pot set. Okay, let's move on to our next mail order item here. Now, thanks to the folks at the Better Business Bureau, this ad has changed. This is Kitchen Wizard. And it tells you that the Kitchen Wizard can do anything that $300 worth of appliances can do. But they show a food processor and some knives. By the way, Kitchen Wizard has gone up since this ad. It's now $7.95. But you see the food processor and you think, this is probably some neat little machine. Well, folks, this is the Kitchen Wizard right there with the various a knife this way to shred cheese there. I think this is to trim your mustache. I'm not quite sure what that is. A bottle opener. But this does not look like something that can replace $300 worth of kitchen appliances. And now, I hope we can get this postcard. Let me just, this is very small here, but it's to, let me see if I, kind of a plainish background there. This is to notify you that you have won a mini piano, electronic, and all you have to do is send $11.29 for trucking to your home. And this is the kind of piano that the whole family can gather around and play your favorite tunes. This is the mini piano. So if you have a family that's about that big, they could gather around this. But if you ordered mini piano and it hasn't come yet, don't start clearing the furniture away to make space for this guy, because this is the size of it. These kind of postcards are the absolute worst because you have no idea what's coming. And I read in the paper that there's a new postcard out where you send $15 shipping for an all-terrain vehicle. It says use it at the beach, on the lawn, and it is a lawn chair on wheels that you push. And the manufacturer says you can put it on any terrain. We didn't say it had a motor. We didn't say anything. We just said it's an all-terrain vehicle. So these kind of postcards get my vote for the worst kind of mail order because you don't know what's coming. Finally, something called the Lucky Day card. And I'm going to put my glasses on for this because if you win one circle here, I'm going to take it away from the camera, because if there's one circle exposed, you win $10, one word win. 2 of them exposed, you win $100. First you win 10, first you win 100. If all 3 of the windows say win, which this card does, you win the golden jackpot prize. Okay, if the first prize is 10, the second prize is 100. What is the golden jackpot prize? Well, you only know if you order merchandise. Well, we happen to have the golden jackpot prize. Do we have a magnifier on that lens? That's the golden jackpot. So when your lucky day card comes, it may not necessarily be your lucky day. Well, now we're really fortunate to have a guest in the studio, Barbara Berger of Totowski, something like that. You see, when Barbara got married, it annoyed me, because before she was married, she was Barbara Berger from the Better Business Bureau. It was neat. But then she got married, and this, who could, I don't know, that's my complaint. We're going to talk to Barbara over here about mail order rip-offs and what people can do. Here we go, Barbara. I am thrilled for you to come all the way out to Warren.
It was my pleasure. I'm not sure my husband will like it after what you did to his Opatowski.
Oh,
I don't
Opatowski.
know.
Oh, okay. It's so easy. Barbara, you came by New Jersey Transit.
Of course.
We promised that we'd get you home. Just 1 second.
Fair enough.
Because I want to find out what time the trains are, and then we'll know how long we can talk for. Okay. And it's ringing. Is it ringing? I hear it.
Thank you for calling New Jersey Transit's Information Center. To help speed your call,
Right.
have paper and pencil ready.
Got it.
Give the train or bus line
Okay, to New York.
where you are leaving from,
Dunellen.
destination, and approximate time of travel. An operator will be with you momentarily.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Barbara, we'll just put this down while we talk. Okay. Now, Barbara, you saw what we did here with the
An
mail.
elegant collection.
An elegant collection. But what can a consumer do if they get something that they really hate? Now, I, collecting stuff, have ordered tons of stuff. I find that at least 50% of the time the stuff never arrives. Now, I've never written complaining because I don't want to be knocked off their mailing list because I want to keep getting this kind of stuff. But what should a consumer do if they get, say, the pots and they really hate them?
First of all, I'm not so sure they should try to get the pots in the first place. If you don't mind, maybe they could first try to look into the pot offer and then decide whether or not they want to order. We keep records on many of these mail order companies. And
You mean that they could call you
before they order?
Before they order?
Which is a much better idea, because unfortunately in mail order, for all the wonderful firms there are disastrous offers being made that infuriate people with good reason. Either they don't get the goods, or what they're getting are the kind of things that you've shown, and they're furious that they're not what's represented in the ads.
All right,
So they
well,
call us first. We try to do, I think you're a little better shopper than we are with some of your products, but we get as many as we can. We write reports on these and give these to the public so they can have a sense of what is it they're really ordering. Is this fabulous piano going to be fabulous, or the disappointment that is obvious?
The thing is, there must be a great number of people who time after time think it's going to be a bargain, because I've been doing this for 5 years. I think the ads are getting more bizarre, like what I just mentioned about the
creative, to say the least.
Creative. There's one, and I wish I hadn't thrown it out, but it said that this $10 diamond is so valuable, we will only let a government employee bring it to your home. Who's the government employee?
I think
the mailman is the government employee.
In case anyone's excited about the $10 diamond, I once had the $5 diamond, and I guess it's dating myself because the price of things has gone up so much.
Right.
But I once dropped it on a rug in our office, which is so old and decrepit that there was no thickness to it. No one could find the diamond.
No one could find a diamond?
Nothing
You
should
didn't
wait
have it
for
appraised, or what was it, just a diamond in a bag?
The same kind of plastic bag that you have, an elegant packaging.
A lot of those rip-offs are the jewel, like in the bag, but then a note saying that we can mount this for only, $175 and make it look like something. So they're really just selling.
I shouldn't have dropped your question about the person with the pan that they're disappointed in, or in the other products, because amazingly enough, that we do get these complaints resolved. Most of these companies, actually, when they hear that someone has complained and the Better Business Bureau is involved, are happy to resolve the individual complaints. That's really not the whole issue, because they're
more people doing it.
There are hundreds of thousands or millions of people out there that have not known to complain. But people should not be shy about complaining, and we can get some results.
You know what, Barbara, before I started, we've done some work together over the years on various television shows, but what exactly is the Better Business Bureau?
We are an organization supported by the business community, and the idea is that we should try to have an impact on the marketplace before things get blown out of proportion. So, for example, we let people know about business performance records before they get involved, like we were saying before. That way, we feel that responsible firms can have their good records of firms, and those who are causing problems, people can learn about. We handle complaints, and we investigate advertising and selling practices.
Now, have you gotten companies to stop selling stuff?
We've seen some changes, and we're very excited also that the law enforcement agencies have picked up their activity in this area. What we do in the first case, we say to the company, we feel it's appropriate that you do this. We see changes. You mentioned the one ad before.
Yes.
There were changes there.
Right, yep.
But there's some times when that isn't enough, and there are times when it's clear that you've got to bring in law enforcement agencies and have serious enforcement. I mean, a number of those products have different company names, but they're all the same principles.
There's one company in Long Island, I believe, that has 10 names that operates under
That's
10.
probably an understatement. There's one in Long Island, I mean, it does $200 million a year in sales. So these are not little
Well,
tiny...
half of that is mine, and that's why you're here.
You want your $100 million
Boy,
back.
talk about the mailing list that I'm on. But when you said law enforcement, now what kind of, you send the boys around and break their knees? No, I mean,
No, but I mean, when we first try to resolve it ourselves, where it can't be resolved, we'll work with the Attorney General, for example, who just brought a major action, to try to put together a case that will show that there's a whole pattern of deception and misrepresentation that needs to be addressed. It's not just one product, it's a whole series of company names with the same principles.
Oh, that's good. So you'll go after the head of, yes, otherwise...
And the whole group of them.
Yeah, that's good, because otherwise they go out of business as AAA and come back as BBB and...
Never BBB.
Never be, no, it's wrong, right. They go out as AAA and come back as ZZZ.
Also, when you look at all these offers together, you see a pattern of deception, and it reinforces the case. I mean, the mini piano where they make something seem like this fabulous big thing, and then you see another offer where something's distorted as to size. When you see them all put together, it becomes clear that this is intended and a pattern and not a mere, oh my God, a mistake.
I know.
We forgot the dimensions of this ad.
I know. There was another one where it said sewing machine manual something something. Are you familiar with that?
It sounds like a needle and thread.
Well, no, it was more like a stapling machine.
Oh, yes.
But their excuse was that the ad said manual, but it looks like you get a sewing machine plus the manual on how to use it. And that was their cop-out, that we said it was. We didn't say it was electric.
But
So
in fact, it is deceptive.
it
I
is
mean,
very
the whole way the thing is set out is to get you to believe you are getting a sewing machine.
Well, Barbara, for viewers who want to complain, or who want to ask you about getting something that they've seen an ad for before they send for it, who can they call or write to?
There are 4 Better Business Bureaus in New Jersey, so they should contact their local Better Business Bureau.
Okay.
And if the company isn't headquartered here, we'll contact the bureau that is involved and
So
try to get restitution.
Call the most local Better Business
Yes.
Bureau. You're in the phone book under
Yes,
Better
sir.
Business
Under
Bureau,
B.
not under Barbara Berger. Under the phone book
Whatever.
under Barbara Berger's Better Business Bureau. Right, okay. Wait a second, Barbara. We're just going to see if we found out when your
Okay.
train is.
Please hold. Your call will be answered in turn by the next available operator.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know what? You have a lot of information on other things. Could you stay in Jersey for like the week?
With you, my pleasure.
Okay, because I think that's how long it's going to take us to get to New Jersey Transit. No, but seriously, I appreciate you being on the program, and it is true that in future programs we're going to talk about some new car scams that are, I think people have lost millions, a number of people.
There have been serious problems.
And we're going to talk about vacation schemes. I get a lot of people asking me about vacation schemes. So we're going to see you at least 2 more times. We are not changing the name of the show to Barbara Berger's Consumer You.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Next, we're going to have our own little informal burger test. Now, we've gone to 3 hamburger chains, and we've bought hamburgers, and we've invited some people in just to give us their own opinion. They spend millions to tell you their burgers are very good. We spent about $1.30 to find out which of the burger chains has the best burger, in our opinion. And that's going to be right after this message. Come back.
There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. Today is Uncle Jim's birthday, and she knows what to do. She's bought him a gift the children admire.
It's a home smoke detector.
To protect him from fire. So rushing right over, they tippy-toe in and give him his present. When choosing the right gift, the old lady knew just what to do.
Do you?
Are you aware of what's happening within your town? Do you care about what's affecting your community? If so, then tune in to Focus On, a show that highlights the people and activities of your area. Each week, join your mayor, councilperson, or town representative as they explore the important issues and topics surrounding your town. If you're concerned, then focus in on Focus On, only on TKR Cable Channel 6.
combed the campus here at Consumer U to get some guinea pigs to do our own hamburger test. Not scientific, informal, but we're going to find out which of the 3 big burger chain burgers these bozos liked. Isn't that, they're trying to do all B's here. We got burgers from McDonald's, from Wendy's, and from Burger King. Someone complained we didn't have burgers from White Castle, but they are too easy to see because they are square. Okay, now who did we have? Who did we have? Who do we have?
My name is Jennifer Herring.
Jennifer Herring, and you do what for a living?
I work at a library.
At a library, okay. Your name is familiar. Does your sister direct this show?
Yes, she does.
Did she have any influence in getting you on this show?
Yes, she does.
Okay, but it won't affect your results because
No.
we're not going to tell you which burger is which. And you are?
Dave Morgan.
And Dave, what do you do for a living?
Work at a grocery store.
At a grocery store? Okay, you also in school?
Yes,
Yeah.
senior.
Senior, okay, good. And?
My name is Gary Mazzette.
And Gary, what do you do?
I work for the U.S. Navy.
Oh, good, okay. In the Navy or you work for the Navy?
In the Navy.
Oh, good, that's excellent. Okay, you all are big burger fans?
Yes.
All right. Okay, take a burger A here, and take a burger A, and the burger A. Now, all the Cokes are from Wendy's. We're not rating the Cokes. You can take a bite out of that if you want, and then put it down on your placemat in front of you. Chomp it down. Have a B burger. Okay, a B burger. And for you also, check that out. And we just got plain hamburgers from each of the, and we got them right before the show. Here's burger C. Now, you keeping track of these? A, B, C. Okay, you're doing this now. You keeping track? A, B, C. Take that. Take that. Because let me just make sure you know which is which now. This is A, B, and put C there. You have A, that's your B, and that's your C. That was your A, that's your B, and that's your C. Okay. You need more bites of this? Are you washing it down with soft drink in between? I mean, this is, you know, the way the professionals do it. We should have some kind of wine, but on the budget we have, we had to borrow money for the burgers, let alone the wine. While they're doing that, I'll do my imitation of M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-N, little off and Annie. Gee, Daddy Warbucks. Okay. You guys have enough time to, you look like you're being ill over here. Are you all right,
okay,
Jennifer?
you're
Okay.
fine.
Do you, okay, I'm going to do a, write down, what did you think was your best burger?
C.
C. Jennifer is rating C first. Your second best burger?
A.
A. And your third best burger?
B.
B. Okay, Dave?
I like A the best.
A the best. Okay.
And then B.
And then B?
C was pretty nasty.
C was pretty nasty. Okay. Totally opposite. Okay, Gary?
I liked A the best.
A. Oh, 2 for A. Okay.
B.
B next.
Next, and C.
Are you guys cheating? No. Okay.
In cahoots.
Okay. In cahoots here. Okay. We have 2 votes for A, and the A burger was from Burger King. All right. It's very interesting because he did this one other time and Burger King came out on top. So we had 2 first votes for Burger King and a first vote from Jennifer for McDonald's. B was Wendy's. That got second vote from the 2 guys. You rated it last. And Jennifer felt McDonald's was the best. And you guys put McDonald's last. What this all means, I have no idea, okay? Except if we were doing it by percentages, just based on 3 people. 66 2/3% of them preferred the Burger King burger. Now, we're going to do lots of taste tests in the future. We're going to do the Coke Pepsi challenge and throw in some other colas. So if you'd like to join us and be on our taste panel, please drop a line to TKR Cable, care of Consumer U, and we'd like to have you down here to the studio. Now I need a volunteer to play a little additional game. Who wants to volunteer for an additional game? One of you will definitely. Okay. Jennifer, we have a prize for each person, but we have a special prize for you, okay? Now, do you ever have a flooded, you live in a house or an apartment?
House.
House, okay. Do you ever have a flooded basement?
We used to.
But
We
you
got
don't
a-
anymore?
no.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You can either have a Casio solar-powered calculator, or, in case you ever get a flooded basement, I will give you a cordless, rust-proof bilge pump. So which do you want, the cordless, rust-proof bilge pump or the Casio calculator?
The Casio calculator.
The Casio calculator. Okay, you are a good consumer because we always teach people on the show to beware. Okay, this is the rust-proof, cordless bilge pump. Okay, there's no arguing with that, folks. It's rust-proof. You could bail a basement with it, and it is cordless. So instead, we have for you a Casio solar-powered calculator with its own little carrying case. Thank you for being on Consumer U.
Thank you.
And for you guys, a copy of a book I wrote called Here's Mad in Your Eye from my first 20 years at Mad Magazine. And we thank you. And we'll be back with some closing thoughts in just a minute. Thanks, Guy, for being with us.
Good.
Right. Come back and see us again another time. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Can you pass this test about mental retardation? True or false? You can prevent mental retardation. True. How can you help? Help Build the Ark. The Association for Retarded Citizens provides information about diet correction, prenatal care, and postnatal tests to thousands of pregnant women, and with your help can do more. Won't you help build the Ark? You're the answer.
Please volunteer for the American Red Cross.
That's it for this edition of Consumer U. We had a lot of fun today. Actually, since we talk about truth here, we had some fun today. On our next edition of Consumer U, we're going to talk about odd lot shopping. You know all those stores that have odd lots and they're called job lots? Well, we're going to go shopping in 3 of those stores and bring back some of the bargains here to the studio. We're going to talk about buying a used car, some facts you should know before you go out and plunk down your hard-earned cash. If you have easy-earned cash, just go out before you see the segment. Hard-earned cash, watch the segment first. Then we're going to have perhaps one of the great milestones in television broadcasting, consumer puppet theater, something you're going to talk about for years, at least for seconds. And consumer puppet theater is all about consumer gripes. So if you have a consumer gripe, if you have a money-saving tip, if you want to take part in a test, just drop a note to Consumer U, care of TKR Cable, and we might have you here to the studio to take part in our show. So until next week, Dick DeBartolo, host of Consumer U. Take care now. What?